With every awkward moment, we're born in your smile instead of made in the pauses of your laughter. I'd start every poem like this. So, tell me, what is it like to love something until it rips the commitment right out of the relationship? A love, everything you're not type of love, an opposite type of love, a settle for hurt type love, and it's okay because it's love type love. No matter how unconditional it is, too many blows to the heart can kill you. You, the girl in the audience who's been done since the start of the relationship but finally began once and ended. The girl who chases men who love like funeral homes and then complain how they're deadbeats. It's funny how one can be sucked so far into someone else's life that they begin to look like that person. They say dating a poet is like committing mental suicide. How little they talk about their feelings and seem to figure out everyone else's. It's odd how our words roll directly off our tongues and into their mouths, so you start to feel like theirs. The only reason why I observe things is because I barely look at myself. They get tired of hearing my dialect. So tired that this, what we have, starts to feel more like a stage, something you get off of instead of into. So consider this an icebreaker. When I feel too afraid to tell you how I feel, when I can't be normal enough to lead into a conversation, for being so selfish that I make awkward moments about me instead of us, for saying things like, I'm shackled to the world, and you are way too good for my words, so let them leak directly onto the page I wrote you on, instead of telling you that I'm afraid to let you go. See, this poem is the only conversation starter I know. Sometimes it's a cry for home, a chance for me to straighten out the circles I've been talking in, to remind myself never to stutter when remembering my emotions. I've been beating around the bush so much that I become a rose, nitpicking at my problems, petals, until I am thorn for the people afraid to get close for fear of being cut. And I know I got problems, but I'm human enough to be loved, so love me like gold miner, like rose. Find the treasure in between my problems, petals, you know what I mean. Us, this stage I've been standing on is starting to cave in because hearts aren't supposed to be performed on. For my next girlfriend and all of my exes, I wish I could have sucked the awkward silence right off your smile, replaced them with the words that you think are yours, just so every conversation wouldn't be as painful as our last one. But I'm just me, the guy who dates the girls for the wrong reasons because he's too afraid of himself to be committed. That guy that isn't afraid to fall in love, and if he doesn't, he gets right back up into it. The guy who dates the girls that claim I want a fan, can't find closure in what I say in the simplest ways, but still snap to the truth in my writing. The girls who tell me they don't feel like I love them, not realizing that I'm showing them how to love themselves. And I know I'm confusing, but no one ever told you to listen and like it. And just to make this poem more aimed at you, I'm not saying you don't care. I'm saying you forget how deep caring gets and attempts to convince me that things aren't as deep as I make them. And maybe when I get older, when I find the girl of my dreams who has way too many poems about her to write down on my rose petals, the one God has for me, I'll find something to talk about in her awkward silence, just so I don't have to start every conversation like this.